Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about buying real estate in Jamaica. What do you need? It is a big question. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the big question: what do I need to buy a house or to buy a property in Jamaica? This is a question that I've been asked many times, and I am here to answer this question definitively. So I am Michael McCullough, aka Mr. Mark, or so some people call me Sir Mark. Remember, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to buy a house, how to buy real estate in Jamaica. What do you need? I'm going to answer it finally today. Alright, so the first thing that you need is you need to be between the age of 18 and 65, and that is if you're going to take a mortgage. If you're going to buy it cash, then fine, you could be 110, you can still go ahead and buy your property. Alright, so if you're going to go to a mortgage agency, you need to be between the age of 18 and 65. And guys, before I even go any further, this is where I encourage you, if you are working, please go and join the NHT. If you are a taximan, if you are a helper, join the NHT, show your contribution, because the NHT have a bunch of benefits to benefit you when you're going to buy real estate, and it is the cheapest mortgage lending agency in Jamaica. Alright, so the first one, you need to be between the age of 18 and 65. 2, you need to get your pre-qualification letter. You may ask, what is the pre-qualification letter? Well, say you're an NHT contributor, you go to NHT, you carry in the documents that they ask you for, and you'll get a letter to say, I, so-and-so John Brown, is able or is qualified or pre-qualified to get $6.5 million, $5 million. So in the back of your mind now, you know that you're qualified for $6.5 million. So it is up to you now to go and look at property that values $6.5 million. You can go look at $20 million property with a $6.5 million. If you're willing to join with somebody, and for example your spouse, and your spouse can get another $6.5 million, then you know that you're qualified for $13 million jointly. Alright, so that is the first thing. Okay, that is the second thing, sorry. So the third thing, and by the way, you can go to banks. So if you are not an NHT and you are overseas, say you're overseas, but even if you're overseas, you can still contribute to NHT. And please guys, if you are working overseas as a Jamaican citizen, please find a way to contribute to the NHT, because the NHT benefit is far superior than any bank. I can tell you that. Alright? So if you are working overseas, please show your NHT contribution. Do it online. Alright? And as I was saying, you can still go to the bank. If you don't plan to go through NHT, you can go to the bank and get a pre-qualification letter. Just take in all the documents that the bank require you and get this letter. Alright? You're going to see where this letter comes in. Thirdly, you need to prove that you can repay the loan, that you are earning an income that can repay the loan. So if the loan is going to be $10 million, you need to be able to repay that loan. So this is where all of your paper, your pay stubs and your job letters, if you're working, if you're employed, and if you're self-employed, all of your tax deductions and stuff and so. This is where that's going to come in handy. Alright? Fourth. This is the fourth one. You need to have between 10 and 15%. This is where I tell people, have between 15 and 17%. Alright? That is a safe zone. 15 and 17 to 20%. But if you want to go, if you want to go and go on the meager side or on the stingy side, you can have between 10 and 15%. But to be safe, have 15 to 20%. Alright, and that 15 to 20% or that 10 to 15% is going to cover your deposit, your legal fees, that is a lawyer fee, and all of that. All the government fees that will cover it. Alright, most of the time the deposit is just 10%. Alright, and this is where if you have a lawyer, and this is the last one where I'm going to touch, retain a lawyer, a skilled real estate lawyer, and that real estate lawyer will help you in negotiating with the seller's lawyer so that you can get a better deal. Alright, so the fifth one, retain a real estate lawyer, skilled lawyer, and use your lawyer to negotiate with the seller's lawyer so that you can get a better deal. All right, in terms of the deposit, because some people will say 10%, while some, if you make them an offer of 5%, they will take the 5%, right? And more money you can save in terms of money that pays out of your pocket directly, it is going to be better for you. So if you can get a 5% deposit deal rather than a 10% deposit deal, it's going to be much better for you. So have in hand 15 to 20% or 10 to 15%, and that will cover all of your fees, all of the government fees, all of your deposit fees, and so forth. All right. So remember now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to recap again. To buy property in Jamaica, you need to be between the age of 18 to 65 years old. All right, that's one. Two, you need to get your pre-qualified letter. And all of these things that I'm listing here, guys, about a matter of fact, this video is part of a series where I'm going to carry along on the channel other videos that will support the whole buying of house process. The next video that I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about how to find that deposit, because a lot of us, the big question sometimes we ask is how am I going to find a deposit? So remember, to buy a property in Jamaica, you're going to need to be between the age of 18 to 65, and that is if you're going to get a mortgage. Two, you need to get your pre-qualification letter from your lending agency, whether it's NHT or your bank. Thirdly, you need to be showing that you are earning an income that can repay the loan. And fourth, you need to have 10 to 15% of the selling price as your deposit and your closing costs and your legal fees. And as I said, to be safe, have 20%. And lastly, you need to retain a skilled real estate lawyer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. I want to encourage you, especially young people, to go and invest in real estate, because it is the only way that you're going to build true wealth. All right, invest in real estate. If you are a young person and you're thinking about buying a car now, unless that car is going to make money for you, it's going to be working for you, I urge you to invest in real estate, whether it is land or house. If you're living in a house that you bought already, think about buying land now. Because if you want to save, the best way to save is to buy land, invest in land. 10 years from now, 5 years from now, you sell back that land, you're going to make a lot of money on it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And remember to like, to subscribe, and to share this video. Thank you. Have a productive day.